Premier Scott Moe responded to protests and counter-protests happening in Regina and Saskatoon, asking for those in attendance to be respectful of one another, regardless of where they stood on certain policies and issues. On Tuesday, lawyers for Moe's government were in court arguing against an injunction, which, if granted, would halt the province's new naming and pronoun policy in schools. Lawyers for You Are Pride, the group that launched the lawsuit, say the policy is discriminatory because it targets only gender-diverse students. Last week, Saskatchewan's children's advocate called for the policy to be changed, but Moe says that won't happen.
There's broad support for this policy across Saskatchewan. That's why the government is ultimately committed to ensuring its implementation today and into the future. With respect to legal ramifications, there are none as of yet.
A Regina judge has reserved a decision on the injunction. Premier Moe was asked about recent comments by Prime Minister Justin Trudeau that agents of the Indian government carried out the killing of a Canadian citizen at a Sikh temple in British Columbia in June. The government of India has denied the allegations, calling them absurd. Moe says the province learned about the allegations when the public did.
This is very serious, and the fact that the Prime Minister has publicly communicated and singled out one nation in a very unthinkable crime here in Canada, something that I've never seen a Prime Minister do in my life before.
Moe says he believes the intelligence the Prime Minister has must be solid, but he says that issue must be kept separate from Canada's trade relationship with India. Moe's government was critical of the federal government's decision to pause trade negotiations over a new deal with India. In 2022, exports from Saskatchewan to India totaled $1.4 billion, up 131% from the year previous. Adam Hunter, CBC News, Regina.